Well, good morning, guys. Ephie wants to know what we're doing today. You want to know what we're doing today? Let's look at the list. Remember? So today is prompt, let's see, prompt number 7. And it's a magical creature. Ooh, Ephie. What do you think? You're kind of a magical creature, aren't you? Yeah. But we're actually not going to do this prompt about you because you're so cute in itself and there's no explanation needed and you're just kind of everywhere in the YouTubes of you. So we're going to do something different. We're going to do more of a supernatural creature. What is it? Have you heard of OPHANIM? No, what's that? Well, it's a supernatural creature that is mentioned in the Bible. Do you want to take a look and see what it is? Oh, guys, have you guys ever heard of the OPHANIM? It is mentioned in the book of Bible. In the Bible, it's actually mentioned several places, like in the book of Daniel and also in Ezekiel. It talks about OPHANIM angels and thrones. So basically OPHANIM in Hebrew means wheels, spheres, whirlwings, and that is actually mentioned in Daniel 7. So this is my mythical creature, or I would say supernatural being that is mentioned. Hello, Eris. You coming to talk about OPHANIM too? All right, so this is what we're gonna do today. We're gonna make just a page out of my junk journal, my bear box journal. Ephie can't wait to see what on earth this creature is and wants to know more about the history of it, and I'll give you guys some references and facts about it that we know of today. And so Eris, I guess, is going to join us for a little bit until I decide to move him out of the way. Huh? Are you going to go? Huh? There's doggies down there. There's puppies down there. Yep. So while we're waiting for Eris to decide, because I know if I punt him out, he'll just come back in. So I should just shut the door, but you know. Anyhow, I will be back with you guys in just a second. Okay, I'm back. I just gave him some food. And yes, he has already been fed this morning, but you know, distractions. Anyhow. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Keturah, and I'm an artist, and I like doing junk journal art and mixed media art. So from the last prompt, it was on this page, and then I had these few other pages that I needed to fill, so I just did some Bible verses and filled these pages up just as an example, I guess, for you guys. Hey. Anyway, puppies, kitties, you know, the struggle is real, don't you know? Anyhow, so what I was trying to say is, if you do have a journal, obviously you might, you know, want to put your favorite verses, your quotes, thoughts, whatever, in addition to your art stuff and your journaling, ephemera, and stuff like that. So that was just an example. So I have this lovely page, these kind of small pages. So I thought I would so what I did, first of all, is I cut out the example of this angel. Now, I don't know who did this. I can't give a credit to the artist. It's definitely not mine. I tried to look for the source, and I'll just bring up another, just in case I messed up. So the artist, I don't know who did this. It was generated by AI. I'm not really sure, but this kind of gives you a perspective what the OPHANIM is. It's 4 wheels interlocking with eyes and an eye in the center. And you're thinking, what the heck? If you've never seen this, what is that? Is that made up? And is it really, it's supernatural. Some people call it the an angel of some sort. So basically it all goes back to the Bible when Ezekiel had a vision. And in that vision he saw these wheeled creatures beneath the throne of God. So the throne of God was moving, and underneath the throne were these OPHANIM moving God. All right? Because God is everywhere. He sees everything. Whether this is exactly just symbolism in Ezekiel's dream, or if there actually is angels or thrones or supernatural beings that guard the throne of God or help him, you know, move around and see everything. That's up to your interpretation and your beliefs. But I thought I'd just give you a little bit of history if you were curious. To do the research on your own. I always encourage that. And so yeah, so OPHANIM in Hebrew means wheels. Excuse me, sorry about that, guys. So I went ahead and cut the image out, and I was sitting here like this going, I don't know what to do. Should I make a tag or a pocket? Excuse me. So I was just sitting there like that, and I'm like, ooh, let's cut it out here. Okay, so I did that. I didn't do that on camera because I had to take my glasses off to actually see what I was cutting. And then I traced this in the middle of this fractal, and you guys know that I like the fractal images, right? Like that. So I traced around it, cut that out, and want to put it over this page kind of as a window, so that when you go to the next page, this is here. Does that make sense? So that's what we're going to start off with. That is all I have of what I want to do. Where this page goes, I guess you and I will find out together. So this is all the planning I had in mind for this prompt, and been thinking about it, of course, for a while. Definitely knew I wanted to do this mythical creature called the OPHANIM. I don't know if he's mythical, but he's definitely supernatural. But I will cite the Bible verses if you're interested, where you can find the description of this creature. And then you can decide for yourself, obviously, what you think. So it's curious, though, too, if you read the Bible or study the Bible or whatnot, do you ever notice that when angels appear to man, they always say, "Fear not, do not be afraid"? Did you ever wonder why they said such things? It makes you wonder if these supernatural beings aren't exactly what we imagine as angels or messengers of God. So maybe they're a little more interesting than we realize. Anyway, just a thought. I put that out there. I have had a fascination with angels forever, and I've done a lot of research, and my journey with angels has been an interesting one. But yeah, I do believe in them. But that is not what this channel is about. But anyway, that is where I'm going to stop for now. So I'm just going to just try and measure up. I could measure it, but I will get it wrong. I'm more accurate cutting this way. How do you guys do the same thing? I know I've seen other artists do this, and it makes me chuckle because I'm like, yay, they're doing the way I do it. Fold and cut. How are you guys today? Hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are having fun creating. I've been having fun. Some of my prompts haven't been turning out exactly the way I imagined, but you know, I guess that's just part of it. Other than that, I cannot complain, guys. Life is good. Considering everything that's going on. So I just wanted to create kind of a window. I've seen other mixed media and journal pages like this and have been wanting to do it for a while. I really did want to do like a pocket or a tag or a belly band, but maybe one of these prompts will turn into one of those things. So I think I'm going to go ahead and start with my glue stick first. And let's just put a piece of paper down underneath here so that I'm not gluing my other page. Previous experience with that as well. Ephie says he's kind of freaked out about the look of that OPHANIM, and I'm like, yeah, I would agree. I think if I saw one in person, I would be like, whoa, what? So he's gonna stand back and just watch me work, aren't you, hon? There we go. Okay. So we've got that. So now what I want to do, I did have my pencil ready. Where did it go? Here it is. Okay. I'm just going to trace this really lightly so I know where to place my image. Can you guys see okay? Let's check the... Okay, I'm going to zoom you guys in again and see. There you go. Riley, that's enough. Thank you. Okay. So that will be where we put this OPHANIM there. Just use some glue. The glue stick again. What's that, Ephie? You want to hear more about the OPHANIM? All right. That looks pretty cool. I like it. So what I thought, I guess I don't need anything here. I could probably just write a few things about the OPHANIM and figure out what to do with this space. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Yay! All right. So while I'm reading, just really quick, I hope you guys don't mind. I really do like to give background information to you all about interesting things that maybe you might not know about. So let me just go ahead real quick. I went to gotquestions.org, which is a really great website, especially if you have any biblical questions or you just don't know, or you're curious, or you're like, is this really real? Is this stuff really real in the Bible? It's a really great place to start. I really encourage you to ask questions. Anyway, so, and actually, the pastor of my church actually answers a lot of questions on this website, so it's pretty cool. OPHANIM is the ancient Hebrew word for wheels. The singular is ophan. Of course, wheels are mentioned a number of times in the Old Testament, and OPHANIM can refer to normal wheels on a cart or a chariot. But of special interest are the wheels on the throne of God mentioned in Ezekiel's vision. So this artist kind of, and again, I can't cite who the artist is. I got it off the internet, so I'm sorry to the artist. I don't know who you are, but that is kind of an interpretation of Ezekiel and what he saw there. It's a pretty neat image. I may put that here. No, I can't because that blocks on down. Anyway, I don't know yet. Let's see. All right. So OPHANIM are mentioned in Ezekiel 1:15 through 21, and we'll just read just this part, and then you can do your own research further if you wish. And he says, Ezekiel says, "As I looked at the living creatures, I saw a wheel on the ground beside each creature with its 4 faces. This was the appearance and structure of the wheels. They sparkled like topaz, and all 4 looked alike. Each appeared to be made like a wheel intersecting a wheel as they moved. They would go in any one of the 4 directions the creatures faced. The wheels did not change direction as the creatures went. Their rims were high and awesome, and all 4 rims were full of eyes all around. So Ezekiel 10, 9 through 13 mentions these supernatural beings. And it also goes in to talk about the seraphim and the cherubim. Also, if you are interested in the book of Enoch, there is more description of angelic beings that are spoken of in the Bible. And then also in Colossians 1, verse 16, also speaks of thrones, these supernatural beings. So there you go, guys. I really encourage you to, if you're fascinated like I am, I hope that sparks some curiosity for you. Okay, so I'm loving this. I think I need to clean up these edges here a bit. And I will get my little scissors here and see if I can't. I would do a, what do you call it, an X-Acto knife, but I don't know where my cutting mat is at the moment. I think I'll just trust my luck with this, doing this. Okay, that looks pretty good. Direction. Okay, almost. This is going to be a little tricky down in here. Maybe I'm going to leave it because I might just bum it up. Okay, now I was going to go with brown, but I think I'm going to go with black soot and actually use one of my blending doofer things. I guess I'll just use this one. Okay. It's easier just a little bit to get those white edges covered up. Because I could use a marker, but I think this is way faster. Okay, changed my mind. Not liking that. Let's just see if we can be patient with ourselves and try and get that cut. Don't know. Okay, let's keep trying. What do with, there we are. Let's see if we can just be patient. Could try the other hand with these scissors, but have you ever tried to cut with your non-dominant hand? It's awkward for sure. Have you ever seen those artists paint with two hands at the same time? Like portrait drawers, artists. It's pretty crazy. All right, that's about as good as it's gonna get, huh? We're not gonna obsess over that. Okay, I think that works. Now what? Now what? So, I'm thinking put this back underneath. I'm gonna get my China marker here. Maybe just outline the edge here. I have a better success rate doing it that way. Let me put this ink away. Ooh, okay, liking that. All right, so we're gonna leave that. What should we do behind here? And what do we gotta do here? Maybe I'll use some paint and try and make some clouds. Like these kind of billowy clouds. Make them do our best here. Get some white paint here. Alright, here we go. Let me get, it's gonna annoy me. There we go. Let's just get this clipped down so it doesn't flip up. There we go. Alright. What do you think, Ephie? You like it? Yeah. Okay. I think Ephie wants to paint. We'll have to sit and paint. We'll see. We could bring it over here. Why not? Yeah, let's just make it all fit together across the page. I have been watching some amazing stuff on YouTube, especially the kintsugi houses. Wow! I almost didn't want to put my video up, but you guys sure are creative when it came to those houses. So that was been fun watching y'all create your stuff. Okay, so we're gonna, oops, get some paper over here on this side too. Well, darn, I need to paint there, don't I? Okay, we'll see now. Are any of you guys painting in your journals? I see a lot of you guys doing ephemera, which is awesome. I'm seeing some very cool ephemera ideas. I feel like this book, this journal isn't, I think maybe subconsciously I made it more for writing and mixed media. I don't know, I didn't think about ephemera. Okay, there is the start of some clouds. We could put some gold in, shall we? Do some gold. See what we can do. Get my paint water. Have any of you guys accidentally drank paint water? I did that once a long time ago. That's why I put my paint water in grody plastic containers so they don't look like coffee cups or drinking cups. That was fun. Actually, I was a little paranoid. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to get sick. I'm going to get cancer from drinking paint water. But nothing has ever come of it that I'm aware of. So we're going to, or I am going to, I don't know, we will just put some color down. Whether it looks like clouds or not, it's okay. Just gonna put some gold. Well, if anything, it'll make it look like it's in the light. some gold. I think I want to go any further with that. I do have one of my favorites. I like the gold, but I really am liking the silver metallic. If you've ever seen in any of my other videos when I mix the metallics with, like, say, brown or pink or something, oh, just the silver really makes a neat metallic color when you mix it with another just like opaque paint. Well, let me just see. I'm gonna go grab something really quick. Sorry, guys. Oh, hello, teens. I'm just grabbing some. Yes, I know, teens. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so I went ahead and grabbed, this is Crimson and Phthalo Cayenne Blue. Finally said that right. So what I'm going to do, because there is, I think the description was topaz? No. The blue color? I can't remember. My recall is not the best. But anyway, I'm going to use some of this blue. I'll just show you here. I'm going to put a little blue down. Just right here. Oh boy, we got hissy cats because one of my puppies is kind of afraid of her. She's an older kitty. You know, old middle-aged grumpy cat. And Roscoe likes to kind of harass her a little bit. But she's sitting here at the door of the studio and wanting more food. I just fed her this morning, and it's, what time is it? It's 9:45 and she wants to eat again. So Roscoe was going around her very carefully. So yeah. Anyway, isn't that kind of a pretty kind of blue, metallic blue? So one day I was thinking, I don't have any metallics, darn. And then I accidentally came across, and I know this is nothing new, guys, but it's just something I had discovered. I was like, oh, I can make my own metallics now with the two metallic colors I have already. Well, I'm just going to dry brush some of this. I don't know. I want to bring some blue in, but maybe we'll just, I don't know. Don't want to mess it up though. Maybe we'll just create these wings, I guess. That's what I'm doing here. Or movement. I'm creating movement. That's what I'll call it. Okay, let's do a little bit more. All right, I'm gonna have to maybe try to take some of that off there in the corner. Just a little bit. There we go. Okay. And now I wanted to show you with a little bit of the crimson. I know it's not, it's more orangey. I don't know if I have orange. I mean, I can make orange, but I'll just do a little bit of this crimson. Rinse my brush. Put the blue back on. Lid back on the blue. Goodness. All right. Get some of this. This is going to be a pretty color, kind of a pinky, pinky metallic, a rose metallic. But I don't think I'm going to use this big paintbrush. I'm afraid I'm going to use too much. Excuse me. Grab a smaller brush here. Sorry guys, sorry about that. I'm not exactly sure what, I just know I want this color on here somewhere. Maybe we could just do a little, I don't know, starry, shimmery lights. How about that? Pink shimmery lights somewhere. Not too in your face with the color. Just enough to bring out those colors here. It's not a perfect match, but you can see what I mean, right? Okay, maybe a little bit up here. Oops, hi. I almost painted Ephie's face. He's so chill. I love that he's chill. Studio buddy. Let's bring a little bit of blue over here. I think I'll do the same thing that I did with the pink. Bring some over here in this corner. Maybe up here a little bit. Oh, hi, Matisse. Okay. All right, let's take the paper out from underneath. Let me put the lids back on here, guys. I got some paint on here. Let's see if we can rub that off. I wouldn't care if it was just a little bit, but it's kind of, you see how it's there on that. See if we can get some of it off. Yes. Awesome. Okay, good deal. Oh, I tore, oh right, got it too. A little bit heavy-handed there. All right. Okay. We can put another sheet of white paper into there. To see it better. Here we go. All right, I think I love it. I love it. I love it. So that is, I'm going to leave this, but what I never really show you off camera because I usually let things dry. As I go ahead with my China marker and I just kind of darken the edges, kind of like you see here on all my pages. I don't know, for some reason I've kind of gotten into doing that now. Kind of just frames it. I guess I put a little frame around. So what do you think, guys? Do you like this? What do you think of the OPHANIM? Interesting. Let me know in the comments before if you've ever heard of them or seen them. Yeah, I would love to know. Thank you so much for stopping by. Ephie, what do you think? Huh? Not too scary, huh? All right, let's mark this one off as done. So magical creature done, and tomorrow is mushroom robots. Oh my goodness, that's going to be kind of hard for me. I got to sit today and think about what we're going to do with that one. What do you guys think? Anyway, tomorrow, mushroom robots, and then we got a few days off. And I'm kind of looking forward to the plaid and polka dots, please touch. So it's got to be maybe a fuzzy polka dot something maybe. Who knows? All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed today, and I'll see you tomorrow. You have a wonderful day, guys. Love you, and talk to you soon.